So after yesterday's enthralling encounter, we get to do it all again this morning, and it really is going to be a sensational battle out on the course. We are very excited and very spellbound as to how things are going to play out. I'm Jake Sanson in the commentary box here at Dubai Autodrome, and wowee, is this going to be an exciting challenge for all of the contenders around this 5.39 kilometer circuit. Grade 1 FIA, and it is very much putting the drivers to the absolute test. The last couple of cars getting into position now as we prepare for race action for the second time out of 3 here on the Dubai Autodrome. 5.39 kilometers of racing. The lights are coming on and we're ready for Formula Regional Middle East Championship racing to continue in 2023. Let's go! Great start from our pole sitter. Nikhil Bora gets a beautiful launch. Aiden Neate does as well. So no problems at all for those two. Looks like a good charge forward from Lorenzo Flusha, trying to squeeze Sebastian Ogard to the first turn. Ogard has made a good launch. He's going to get into third position in turn 1 unless Flusha can hold it round the outside, which he's going to attempt. He comes around the outside, holds the position. Very nicely handled. So Lorenzo Flusha does not lose ground in the early stages. He holds on to third position for the Mumbai Falcons, and now he's tucking in behind the primer of Aiden Neate, but out in front, Nikhil Bora has timed it to perfection. Bora, Neate, Flusha, Ogard, Barnard and Kamara. Dufek dropping back behind the Brazilian now. Then Antonelli, Boya and Beganovic from Mini, Brashi and Jagajeta. Then it is Pepe Marti in front of Villa Gomez and Itafuvazak, Crawford and Montoya from Shin and Benavides. But certainly Nikhil Bora and Aiden Neate running a very solid race in front of Lorenzo Flusha and Taylor Barnard. Sebastian Ogard having a very solid race so far from Kamara and Antonelli. Aiden Neate improves in the first couple of sectors and is actually going quicker than Nikhil Bora now. In both the first and second sectors, Aiden Neate was nearly 0.2 of a second quicker than Nikhil Bora. So Aiden Neate is now starting to come alive in this race a little bit. Needs to keep it flowing all the way through. Bora goes across the line, and Neate has brought the gap down to 0.7 of a second. He was 0.3 up on the last lap. But Nikhil Bora leads the race from Aiden Neate. Then it is Lorenzo Flusha from Taylor Barnard and Rafael Kamara. Antonelli, Ogard, Brashi, Boya and Pepe Marti. Very impressive indeed here from Nikhil Bora in the lead of the race, and also from Aiden Neate and Lorenzo Flusha. None of the three of them are really making any errors in judgment here. So Nikhil Bora, Aiden Neate and Lorenzo Flusha. That is where it's currently looking likely to be the podium finishers at this moment in time. So Bora now just 0.6 of a second ahead of Aiden Neate. Taylor Barnard is just 1.2 seconds back. So Aiden Neate is trying to save his best for last here. I estimate we've got about 3, maybe 4 laps to go. Neate is hunting down Nikhil Bora. He wants the victory. He can sense that there's a chance to get it. He's not done yet. He knows that there's still a chance. Is there going to be an opportunity to get through? That's going to be the main key factor now. A very solid situation for all of the contenders as they continue. But is Bora going to be able to hang on? Neate is really dialing up the wick now into the final turn, and you can see that Neate is all over the back of Nikhil Bora. If he just gets one whiff of him into the first corner, then this is going to change hands. Down the straight, Aiden Neate is going to have the slipstream. Is Nikhil Bora going to be able to place his car in the right part of the racetrack? Down to turn 1. Not close enough. So Aiden Neate has still got to be patient. Nikhil Bora's still got to be calm. This lap and then 2 more by my mathematics. A very solid duel continuing between all of these contenders. 35 seconds on the clock as they come across the finish line. So we've still got this lap plus 1 more. Aiden Neate is reeling in Nikhil Bora with 1 lap to go. This is extraordinary. A very close encounter now, a very tight fight. But is this going to be enough? Can Aiden Neate overhaul Nikhil Bora in the closing stages? He's got to be patient, he's got to be calm, he can't overwork the tyres. Nikhil Bora has got a lot of pressure on his young shoulders here to try and hold on in front of Aiden Neate. 2 drivers with an amazing future in front of them. And Taylor Barnard there in third position as well. But it looks to me as though Nikhil Bora might just have the edge on Aiden Neate. Neate's not giving it up. He's going to keep pushing. He's going to keep hoping that the Singaporean up front is going to make a mistake. But Nikhil Bora is calm, he is smooth, he is collected. He's dealt with a lot of pressure before, in his karting days, in his single-seater days. A nice little battle coming towards us as well. That is the duel between Josh Dufek and Nikita Bedrin, the teammates. And Bedrin gets through. So Bedrin makes the overtake. But Bora versus Neate is going to come down to the wire, that's for sure. Final couple of corners, and Nikhil Bora is not going to make the mistake. The R-Race GP driver has held on right to the last. When the pressure was dialed up to 11, when he had the chance to make a mistake, he was calm, he was collected, he was controlled. It's a deserved victory out of the final turn. Nikhil Bora wins in Formula Regional Middle East in Dubai. Yes, sir. Yes, 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 sir. Nikhil Bora will fly the flag on the podium for Singapore. Full credit to Aiden Neate in second place, though. He really didn't give up. Made sure that the pressure was piled on Nikhil Bora right to the finish line. Second place for Aiden Neate. I'm feeling he'll go one better over the course of this season. But Nikhil Bora of Singapore, a very deserving victor indeed here. An excellent display. What a great start to the season this has already proved to be. We've got three great drivers up at the front end of the championship standings. Taylor Barnard, Nikhil Bora and Dino Beganovic. And with Mari Boyer on the front row of the starting grid with Kimi Antonelli for race 3, we could see even more drama going into race 3. Bring it on. I love this time of year. You're always guaranteed action, suspense, intrigue and great racing. From Feline Wang, from Jake Sanson and from all of us here, that's race 2 over. We've got one more right around the bend.